The Katinga, and last I left off, I got all the decals on the kit, except for a couple, which I'll explain in just a moment. But I started with the big Klingon emblem on the bottom, and it goes on really well. You do have to have a lot of setting solution. This is microsols, which is the milder of all of them. I would have probably used Solvaset. That stuff is brutal on decals. I mean, it'll really suck down. I wish I had the Airfix one. I've seen that used a lot on decals, and I'm a big fan of the Airfix version. Or you can go do it old school with distilled white vinegar, a little bit of water, and I probably don't have any handy. You can use a little bit of soapy water. It's kind of what that smells like, microsol, and you can do a little combo of everything. But anyway, basically use microsol here. I had to, once I got the decal on with water and brushed it in, that's why I always recommend, where is it? I always recommend buying you brushes that are strictly for decals. This is cheap craft brushes. I buy a whole package of all different sizes for decal purposes only, and it only goes in the decal tote, and that's what I use it for. So I brushed it all down with water, took the setting solution and brushed it down, and then I had to take a very sharp number 11 because there wanted to be a little bit of air bubbles, and it's broken down into 4 pieces. I think the decal needs to be cut just one more time, about right through here, because it was hard to get over the little detail parts there. But I took Mr. Knife and I basically just sliced it just to make everything fit. You can see where it got into the panel lines, and I mean, that's just soaking it on there. And I'm gonna have to let this sit for about a day before I can go on a little further on it. It's just a lot of solution, but it did finally sit down. You do have to trim it to get it over the light, which is no big deal. I just laid it on, cut it once, and scooted it up, and there you have it. But anyway, this part back here, this is a, I want to say the 4th and final decal. It really does not fit. You can see where it's kind of overlapping on, it's basically the, I want to say round pole that sticks up right here. It's kind of what is preventing it from laying totally flush and looking, you know, like it should be. A little paint could take care of that. I'm going to finish putting a little more Solvaset on here, and then go back in with the airbrush and weather it all down and weather that up real good so it'll blend in nicely. But anyway, got the main emblem on. Then I worked my way up and got the torpedo hole decal, which I took a little bit of pigments there and went ahead and just kind of dirtied it up just a tad, which I need to back away. I need to let it dry. It's just the way it is. And I'm going to take Mr. Airbrush and I'm going to darken it up just a little bit more, because where did I see it at? It must be, nope, well, does it show it there? Yeah. If you can see it, it's actually darker right through there. I want to go like what they did, and real light right there, which that would, you know, technically be accurate. But anyway, I want to try to simulate that. I like that real well. Got the decals on the head. I'm going to try to show this. I have one complaint with the kit on the head decals right through here. They do line up, but they don't either. I mean, I don't know if it's me or it's the decal, but some of these I couldn't get lined up square. So once the decal solution dries, I want to go in with a knife and I want to basically cut out some of the holes so you can still see it. But you can still see the lights on that shine through, even here up on top. Which I like it when you look at it at an angle. You can see the lights come out through. I don't like them. I don't like, you know, lit up like a Christmas tree where it's just super bright. I like it a little more, I think to me that's more realistic when you see, because, you know, not every deck would be, or every room would be lit up, you know. And, you know, how you walk on it, or how you walk around it, you'll be able to see different lights. But anyway, that's where I am on that. I went ahead and got the Klingon emblems on the back. I changed the name on the decal sheet. I basically cut it in half and just rearranged the letters just to make mine just a tad bit different. And then I'm going in, and I don't know if you can see it, different types of weathering, little pigments around everywhere, doing a little dry brushing, just trying to give it a little more realistic, you know, weathering job. And I try to keep it subdued. I like less is more, but you know, I like to blend all the colors in, everything on the ship. Anyway, it's just it's been a very, very fun build, but we're getting close to, hopefully we can finish it off, get some more, a little more weathering on it, and I will try to get everything quieted down with the loud colors on the decals, and hopefully we can start finishing a little more pigments on some places, and we'll be able to finish it off hopefully in a couple of days. A couple of decals I didn't use, and that's the lettering. There's basically three deals of lettering. Two of them go on the inside in the sail. I thought it was too much. I didn't really care for it. One goes on the neck here, which not really gonna notice it, so I kind of left it off. And then there's one on the, if I can hold it right, turn Mr. Light on here. One goes on right here, which I'm gonna just leave it. Ain't no big deal. But anyway, gorgeous kit. I'm looking forward. I got to finish some weathering because I weathered the top here. I got to weather the other side. I try to mirror everything when I do. But anyway, that is where I stand on Mr. Katinga. So we have got the decals on. I got to let this sit because the secret to decals is once you put it on, walk away, and then the next day you're good to go and ready to continue on. Once it all dries, I'm going to finish weathering. Then I'm going to go and shoot it with a flat coat, and then try to pick out just a little more probably weathering on it, and then we'll call it done on that. But anyway, that's where I am today on the Katinga. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.